Hi, welcome to this second session on shoulders. The last one was pretty strong and got in pretty deep. I'm going to keep going with that. Please make sure, particularly if you have a shoulder injury, that you do these exercises in a very gentle way. And that's for anyone, even if you don't have an injury. We want to get in deep, massage the muscle areas, and see if we can release some tension. First, let's check that your mind is in the right place. Sitting up nice and straight. Close your eyes. Have a big breath in and a deep sigh. Relax now into this moment, this simple moment of being still and quiet and restful. Get a feel for your whole body. Try to be relaxed. Try to soften the edges of your body. The arms, the legs, the neck and head, the front of the body, and the back of the body. Be aware of your spine. Relax your jaw and teeth. Relax your forehead and eyes. Focus now on a very gentle, slow, flowing breath through your nostrils. Slowing yourself down, quietening, becoming more relaxed. Feel around the rib cage at the back and sides. Your lungs expanding and contracting. Feel your stomach moving with the breath. And as you continue to do this slow, deep breathing through the nose, feel yourself as a body in a space, a room perhaps. Be aware of the room, the building, and the larger space outside. External awareness, but at the same time, internal awareness of the breathing. relax the breathing, have a deep sigh. And then open your eyes, come back to the space. Check how you're feeling now mentally. Hopefully you're more present. Okay, let's get into the shoulders. So just sitting in a relaxed way, have your hands on your knees. Bring one shoulder up towards the ear. We're not pushing, we're just lifting or raising the bones of the shoulder. And then slowly release. And bring the other side up. Have a deep breath every time you set up a pose, relaxing into the pose. Slowly release. The first side again. Becoming very meditative already. Settling in to a slow session, a deep massage of the shoulder muscles. Slowly release. And then the other side. Coming down. Relax, have a deep breath. And then bring both shoulders up towards the ears. Feel that pressure squashing in against the sides of the neck. But don't be forceful. Try to keep the spine nice and straight. The hands are relaxed, the elbows inside the shoulders. And then slowly come back down. Close your eyes. Focus around these areas now and around the upper back and neck. Again, both shoulders coming up. Keep your chest up, sitting up straight. Close your eyes if you like. Focus in on these tight areas. Why are we so tight here? It's because the mind gets so tight, so fixated on control. Okay, Breathe in before you move. Breathe out as you slowly release. You can keep your eyes closed, getting a subtle sense of these muscle groups. And then one more time, coming up again. Keep the shoulders up, but now just thinking of the shoulder points. Point them a little bit around the back. It's as though you're bringing the shoulder tips towards each other around the back of the neck. Be gentle here, don't go too far. Just hold, support, relax into and release. The breathing's the key. If you want deep release, you need to do effective deep breathing, not in a pushy way. Nice, long, slow exhalations. Okay, breathe in before you move and breathe out as you gently, slowly let the shoulders drop. Close your eyes, just feel the muscles getting more familiar as we start to open. Okay, let's stand up. Have your feet straight and hip width. Have another breath. This next one is a slow movement up and down. What we're doing is bringing the arms in a very relaxed way all the way up to the top, and the hands touch in a clap. Sorry that you can't see it. And then straight away flowing back down. Now we're looking for one consistent speed. And what you're doing with the breathing is starting to breathe in, breathing in, breathing in. Now halfway, still breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. And when the hands touch at the top, you're at a full breath. And then straight away releasing, breathing out slowly. So as slowly as you can move, we want to breathe slowly, half empty, coming down, and you'll finally have the breath at empty when you touch the sides. So doing this at your pace, you've got to match the movement to your breath, breathing only through the nose. Keep the elbows straight when the arms are up the top. So I'm doing this quite slowly. You may not be able to keep up with this. You don't want to get out of breath. Also, another thing is that you're completely relaxed and limp in the arms. There's no tightening. Make sure the hands touch in a clap at the top. So what I'm doing is counting, and I'm at a half count when I get to halfway. So you may find that that helps you and also makes it very even up and down. The next thing we can add to this is when you get to the top, hold the pose for say 3 or 4 counts, but you must be holding the full breath at that point. So only hold as long as it's comfortable for you. Last round. Once you're down, close your eyes, relax, have a deep sigh. Have a sigh. Okay, the next one. We want to use the legs a little bit as well. So take the feet wide. You can do a fair bit of width here. The feet must go directly straight and your knees are straight. And we're going to take the arms behind you and interlock the fingers like that. The fingers interlocked, and then taking the wrists away from the body, away from the hips, trying to get the elbows straight. Chest open. Again, make sure that you're not pushing. Never go anywhere near 100% in a stretch. Back off, create space, relax, release tension. Then the body will open. The muscles will start to extend. If you're forcing, they will resist and contract. And that can cause damage. Learn how to listen to your body. And that might mean releasing a pose early and taking a break. Okay, now, keeping the legs straight, coming forwards, bringing the arms up above the head. The hands are coming over towards the floor. But you've still got to just relax around the shoulder area. And use your breathing. Be aware of the elbows being straight if possible, but you may need to be now just going limp, just resting the muscles as much as you can. Now bending the knees as much as you like, head and chest come up, and holding it, keeping the arms away, sitting down into the pose. You can tell this is a good one. You may be starting to feel like you're getting pins and needles. So you've got to try and let the blood flow through. It means you're squeezing too hard in the shoulders. strong in the legs. Press down with the feet, with the toes. Tailbone comes down, chest is up and open. Keeping the wrists away from the body if you can. 20 more seconds. Breathe in before you move. Breathe out as the legs straighten and just release the hands and just let them fall. Close your eyes, relax. The muscles go completely limp. See if you can feel if your heart rate is up. And just relax into that feeling. So this is Raja Yoga. Whenever you notice something, immediately relax into that feeling. We'll just do a little stretch for the legs and torso, just giving the arms a bit of a rest. So going to your right side, keep the knees straight and just easing down and just hanging. Let the head fall, chest towards the ankle or shin in a relaxed way. Focusing more now on the hamstrings and the back rather than working the arms. Keep that knee straight. You might only have your hands on your knee, that's fine. We're not using the arms here, we're not working the muscles in any way. Okay, then ease over to the other side. Drop the head, relax into the pose. And then have one arm on each leg, head down, hanging. Hands in a prayer pose over the chest, chin up, chest up, slowly coming up, legs are straight, and release. Very good. Step out of the pose. Relax again. Okay, so we're going to use the wall now for the next couple of poses. Hopefully you've got a wall handy, nice and clear space. So I'll be going over to this side. Okay, so first of all we're going to put the hand on the wall and then we're going to drop our shoulder into it. So the key is to have your wrist dead straight going up and spread your fingers out like a 5-pointed star, and your middle finger is the rule here for a straight position. You get the hand above the shoulder. You must be on a flat surface, and then dropping your shoulder down. And you're starting to put pressure on, but not too much pressure. Really be careful here. You don't even need to press firmly with your hand. Just relax the hand, relax the whole arm. It's completely limp. And it's the pressure of the lean, the dropping of the shoulder, that's doing the work. So be gentle. Really what we're doing here is investigating the shoulder joint and the tight muscles. So we've got to be gentle, got to be careful. What I want to find out is, where in particular do I tighten? And what happens if I relax around that area and see if I can get deeper into it in terms of my relaxation? I'm trying to release tension, not by pushing, not by pulling, but by relaxing and breathing. Try to keep the elbows straight. Okay, very gently coming up and walking towards the wall and then dropping the arm. Now the other hand, make sure the 5-pointed star and the middle finger goes straight up above the shoulder line, and then turning away a little bit, elbow straight, start to drop your shoulder, leaning in slightly, but most of all, relaxing and concentrating. If I ever hurt my shoulder in some action, let's say I've been playing tennis or something, this is one of the poses I will do to investigate, to check how stable it is, and check where it's tightening or weak. Okay, very slowly, raising forwards and up, walking towards the wall, and relax the arm, close your eyes, have a sigh. Okay, now we'll do a similar one, but a little bit different. Go back to your first arm. Now the key here is, what we're doing is we are bending the wrist in a sideways action. So my middle finger is horizontal. You get it at shoulder height, exactly. Make sure the middle finger goes directly flat. Spread the fingers out in a 5-pointed star, and then very gently, this opposite shoulder, you start to turn away from it. And you can even start to walk back a bit, but you're turning away until you're pressuring through the bicep, shoulder, and also into the chest. At some point, settle into it, breathe, relax, sustain. Try to keep the elbows straight. You can make very subtle changes in the way that you're leaning to get into different muscles here. Just be gentle. Very minor adjustments. Okay, breathe in before you move and breathe out as you ease back. And then very gently lowering the arm. And then have a sigh. And then the other arm. The fingers pointing out to the side at shoulder height. The middle finger is directly horizontal. Spread the fingers out and then slowly turning your other shoulder away. Leaning a little bit with your hips, finding the right spot that's not too much pressure. We want to feel that you're opening through the bicep, shoulder and the chest area as well. Okay, breathe in before you move and breathe out as you gently turn back and then release the arm. Just stand there, close your eyes. Feel the release. Okay, just loosen the fingers, then rolling the wrists, a bit like you're conducting an orchestra. Very light and easy. Change direction. And then lift one shoulder up, down, the other up, down, up, down, up, down. One more each side. Then have a breath. Okay, we'll do one more of these poses against the wall. This is a really great one. So, we're going to do both arms. And you have your hands facing directly upwards in terms of your middle fingers. The 5-pointed star spread of the fingers. So, what you're going to do is get your hip right up against the wall because you want your hands at hip height. And then, shoulder width. The 5-pointed star. Middle fingers go directly vertical. Spread the fingers out. Press them. And then we want to get a box position. So you feel like your hips are straight over the tops of the ankles. Try to have the elbows straight. Drop the shoulders. And just have the ears next to the biceps. Thinking of your spine. From the tailbone all the way through to the neck. Get the feeling of pressing the fingers and palms in a gentle way, not pushing. So just engage, be aware of active hold. The feet are straight and hip width. Draw the tailbone away from the wall, away from the hands. You need to engage the hands, otherwise you may slip, but don't push. We want the arms to be very relaxed here. We're bringing the chest towards the floor, the shoulders coming down, but not pushing. We also have a feeling of the hips coming up and away from the heels. Try to keep the elbows straight. Now, slowly raise the right leg, the heel. You can press a little bit more with your hands. Gently bring that leg down. And then change legs. Keep your shoulders down. Bring leg back down, and then reset the pose. Spread the fingers out, press the hands flat gently, elbows straight, chest towards the floor, tailbone away from the hands and away from the heels. 25 seconds. Come out early if you need to. We'll be resting after this. Then breathe in before you move, and then head up. Slowly walk towards the wall, and then just drop the arms and stay there. Close your eyes and just let the arms hang limply and feel the impact. Have a deep sigh. And then slowly, gently with awareness, move to lie down. We're going to have a little rest. If you want to, you can grab a blanket. Once you're settled, get the feeling now of complete rest for your shoulders and arms. We've done a fairly deep massage, pressuring in to these tight areas. Now we want to recover and restore energy. Be as soft as you can in these areas. Have a deep sigh. Stay there resting. We'll just do a little guided meditation. Feel yourself lying on the floor, restful and quiet and relaxed. Feel the fatigue of your body just dropping down into the floor, into the earth. Let go of all the tensions of your body, particularly around the shoulder and arm area. Release it. Let it fall away from you. Let it drop down. And mentally, all the tensions of your life, all the things you worry about and try to control, right now, let go of them. Feel them releasing, dropping down out of your shoulders and arms, out of your whole body and mind, down into the floor, down into the earth. Let go of all your emotion, all of your struggle, all of your pushing. Let go of all of your anger. Let go of all of your fears just in this moment. Release. Relax into this moment of being light, clear, and free of stress. With a nice, gentle, resting breath, a relaxed feeling in this moment. Thank you for today. Take care of yourself.